Let us take a moment to remind ourselves infinite virtues, infinite qualities of the unfathomable, unvanquished teacher, guide, master to all humanity. He is the savior, he is our father, he is our guidance, who showed us the path to free ourselves from all these sufferings and mental sufferings. Let us bring our hands together in veneration, the Supreme Buddha. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Okay. Nice to see you all back. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm really honored to have you all here. Because of why? Because I have something that you really, really need, but you don't know that you need it. I have that wisdom that I received from my teachers to transfer to you. I'm here to disseminate that Dhamma. That's the whole purpose of doing all these sermons. You're so meritorious, you're so lucky, right, that you're listening to these teachings. Ladies and gentlemen, this should be your bread and butter. This should be your duty and responsibility. All the people have different responsibilities and duties, right? If I ask you that question, what are your responsibilities and what are your duties? You will say a huge pile of things that your responsibilities and duties. Aren't you? You have, right? Yes, of course. If I ask you, yes, Venerable Swami Nahansa, yes, what? I have to look after most of the people, parents, what they will say. I have to look after my kids. I have to raise them, right? Right? I have to raise them to bring a better human, right? Who's capable, who can help us when we get old. This is our tradition. But I know that in the Western countries, right, sometimes, when you get old, the parents are not expecting that their children to look after them, because they know that they will independent and they will leave the house, and that's it. But as a parents, every day that you have these duties and responsibilities to what? Bring a child, right? To bring that child to the society. Isn't it? Yes. If you're a young boy, a girl, then what is your duty and responsibility? To grow, and when you come to the right time, right? When stars align, what happened? To marry someone, to find someone, a life partner, and then what? Happily live ever? Happily live ever after? I scratch your back, you scratch my back. You know that how these, I still remember when I was at school, schooling, right? That age, that everybody is talking about, right? When we get older, we'll be like our mother and our father, and we'll find a partner, right? And then we'll establish a family and bring a child to this world. And then when we get old, right, he will look after us, or whether we have to save some money to look after ourselves, and then live this world with happy life, right? Happy face. This is your target. Have you ever seen that somebody is leaving this world with happy face? Have you ever witnessed somebody is leaving this world with a happy face and without any without any expectation, finishing the job, finishing the project, and done, and done, nothing else. I'm done. If you can ask from Elon Musk, are you done? No, sir. I have to do something. He's a billionaire. He also still has something to do. How about you then? You will have that way as well. What? I have this thing to do. Those days, my grandmother, she used to tell me that now I can close my eyes with free mind. You know why? I brought up 6 kids, 6 children. Now they are having a good life. So I can close my eyes. With free. I can be peace, right? At peace when I pass away. And you know what? The other day when I was talking to her, she said, if I can live another day, at least one day. Now she's at 80s, 85 or somewhere. She said, what? If I can live another day, that would be great. This is the same person who told me that I can leave this world now with a happy face, like because I have brought up 6 kids, 6 children, and I'm done. No, ladies and gentlemen. She still need another day, right? To what? To indulge her in sensual pleasures. Ha. Ladies and gentlemen, you are in this rat race. Last time we discussed that you are like the crazy people who live inside the mental asylum. They don't know what is outside, what is happening in the outside. They haven't come out from that mental asylum. Nobody is there to teach us. Nobody is there to show them that they have the problem. They have a problem. And there's one person who is a doctor, right? Real doctor who can show that. But they are not ready. They are not willing to go towards him and take the medicine because they feel what? That doctor is crazy. That's why when I told my mother that I want to get ordained, you know what she asked me? Are you crazy? We brought you up for ordain, right? Is it your target? You went to a prestigious school in Sri Lanka. We raised you for this. This is what they asked from me. I said, yes, I did all these things. Right? I went to pinnacle of my research career. Right? I said, yes, this is what I need. Let me do that. Right? I'll show you that I will attain something that you haven't even think. You cannot even think, right? You cannot imagine. You know, how come I can't imagine that how I told my mother with that conviction that I can do this. When I look at back the incident that happened on that day, I can't imagine, is that me that who did that? Then I realize it's actually not me. Who? It's the magic of that doctor I met in my life. He's my teacher. It is the noble association that I had. Take me to this, to take this decision. Bring me to this, take this decision. It is a noble association, noble friends that associated. These are the teachers. These are the guidance that we have in our lives. Ladies and gentlemen, in our monastery, we all have a separate teacher. All of us have one teacher, right? That is our Guru Hamduru. He is explaining Dhamma points to us, and he is the fountain of Dhamma for us, right? And apart from that, we all have a separate teacher, separate guide, separate actually mentor, you can say, right? These teachers are looking after the students. So I have a teacher and I also have students. Likewise, right? We have teachers and students hierarchy in our monastery. Every day, every week, we have teachers' meetings, right? We have 1 hour or 1.5 hours, sometimes 2 hours. If it depends on if you have a lot of problems, right, to solve. You don't have to solve by your own. I mean, when you have a teacher, it's really easy, ladies and gentlemen. Don't you think so? If you don't have a teacher, then you have to take all the responsibilities of whatever the things that you do, right? You know, the first relief that I had is what? After having a teacher, in the first day that I was having a teacher's meeting, it took 6 hours or 4 hours. No, actually 6 hours. I have taken 6 hours from my teacher. For what? I was explaining everything that I have been doing in my life. All the crazy things and idiotic decisions that I have taken, everything I explained to him. Every living being has this, sad stories, the dark side of your lives. You all have that. You all have dark sides of your life. You can't expose them to your mother. You can't expose them to your father. You can't expose them to your wife, your husband. These are something in your heart that you can't expose them. You're suffering because of that. You want to tell these things to somebody and get released. Get out from your chest. Take out from your chest. Don't you have like that? Dark sides of your life? Yes, we all have. I also had. What I did? I vomited out in front of a teacher. Then what happened? Now teacher knows who am I. Now he can mend me. Whatever the destination that this teacher's hierarchy is taking me, then he can mend me. He can take me towards that destination, because he knows that how to mend this mind, this ailing mind, untamed mind. He knows how to mend it, because now he knows what I have done during my life. Do you have someone like that? If you don't, you are so sad. I'm so sorry for you. At least, if you come to our monastery, right? It's in Sri Lanka. Whoever listening to this, if you want to come to our monastery, doors are open. If you want to come to our monastery, if you can join with us, then you will have a teacher. When you have a teacher, then you will be able to what? Expose yourself and understand these teachings and practice this path and attain and liberate yourself from the freedom. Ladies and gentlemen, there are two things: freedom of choice and choice of freedom. There's a freedom of choice, and there's a choice of freedom. You know, freedom is a choice. You can choose whether to be free or to be suffer. If you can listen to me, if you can follow me, if you can follow these teachers, the lineage of teachers who found this Dhamma and who understand this Dhamma, if you're ready to achieve that goal that we achieving, right? You're almost welcome. Let's start this business. This is the only business that you can finish. This is the only shop that you can close one day. All the businesses that you start, right? It never ends. There's a nice saying, all is well that ends well. All is well that ends well, right? Whatever the life that you are spending, it never ends well. Then you're not having a good life. But I am having a good life. But I don't have much things. I don't have any single penny in my accounts now. Those days I had millions, right? But now I don't. But I'm happy. Do you have how many things you have at your house? Shall we list down? Huh? Do you know? Can you list down in a A4 paper things that you have? Huh? It will be a ledger, right? But I don't have like that, ladies and gentlemen. We have only 3 robes and 1 alms bowl. That's it, and I'm done. Even I don't have a. We are using toothbrush, right? We are not sharing toothbrush. But the thing is, I can't claim that this is my toothbrush. It's not something that I own. Because of the Sambuddha Sasana, this is something that the people have offered. So I'm using that. That's it. Only thing that I own from the Sambuddha Sasana is 3 robes and 1 alms bowl. That's it. When you become Upasampada, when you get high ordained, these are the things that the high ordained monks are advising you. What? So these are the only thing that you have. 4 requisites that you need, like Pindapata, alms, Gilanapachya, something to have medicine, and shelter, and the robe. That's it. These are only that you entitled to you. Only things. So stress, huh? When I'm talking about this, how come you live this life? Don't worry, ladies and gentlemen. I'm free because of the teachers. When you have teachers, you don't have to go you don't have to go shopping. If you need something, in our monastery, let's say you need something, what you have to do? Very easy. Go and ask from your teacher. Hey sir, to do this, I need this. Could you please help me to find that out? If teacher knows, if teacher can understand, okay, this is very logical thing that you're asking, then he will give. If he can see, this is because your defilements, okay, then he will explain he'll show you how to use that thing. Let's say you need to access computer to type something, right? If you can't practice the path while you're using the computer, right? Then teacher will advise you how to do that. Because teacher knows that. Teacher has that experience. This is what I received from in the monastery. When I become when I come to Rope, this is what I got. A good teacher. There's a nice saying. If you don't have a life plan, you will fall into someone else's plan. Right? Now I'm asking you, if you don't have a life plan, right? Right? That means you don't have a teacher. If you have a teacher, then he can establish, he can guide you to find a good life plan. When I first listened to my teacher in 2018, right? That day I still remember. I really love to talk about this story. It's like how I met my second mother. Not the mother that gave birth, right? This is the mother that gave birth to this life, this life, this life. That is a YouTube talk. When I was first listening to that talk, oh my God, I really love that, right? It was 3.5 hours, and me and back then my wife, then we both were listening to this talk, and we listened twice, almost 6 hours, 7 hours altogether. We burn a midnight to listen to that sermon, and that's it. And that day we thought, okay, this is the teacher that we have been searching for. And after establishing the teacher, I didn't go against him, because I trusted that teacher and I started this journey. My ask of you is, right? My ask of you is, let's start. You're not alone, ladies and gentlemen. We all have huge number of people who practice this path, who want to attain the Nibbana, who want to attain this unconditional happiness. If you want to cleanse your heart, heal your heart, this is the way to heal your heart. If you have a teacher, right? If you can expose whatever the things, the sad stories, dark sides in your life, if you can relieve yourself from those mental pain, mental torments that you have, that's it. Then that teacher will guide you to the destination. This is the way to liberate yourself. This is the way to clean yourself. The other day I was explaining that, if you're sailing inside in the middle of the ocean, right? I think did I explain like that? No, I think it's in the Detox Your Mind, the online session that we did. I was telling to those people that it's like this. You're in the middle of the ocean, vast, the open sea. You have a compass. You know that compass is showing a destination and you're going towards that destination. But ladies and gentlemen, that compass there's a fault in that compass. You don't know that there's a fault in that compass. If you don't know that there's a fault in the compass, then what happened? Do you know that the compass is directing the right direction? No. Then what happened? I think now what happened? You are sailing here and there without any. You won't go to the destination, because why? There's a problem in the compass. The compass is wrong. The direction that it shows is wrong. Ladies and gentlemen, you are in such kind of situation. You have a compass, but that compass is a faulty compass. That's why you need a teacher. That's why you need a guidance who can guide you to the right destination. This is the importance of a teacher. I'm telling to you again and again and again. I told you last time as well. If you don't have a teacher, you need to have a teacher. It's a must. You need to have that guidance. If you don't have that guidance, you won't be able to find the true meaning, the truth about your life. Remember, we told you that 3 things. What are the 3 things? Be open-minded, be like a child, be honest, right? So these are the 3 characters you have to have in front of your teacher. Be open-minded, be like a child, and be honest. If you are not honest in front of teacher, then what happens? You are hiding things from your teacher. If you hide things from your teacher that you have done, the teacher cannot correct you. I hope you can understand this. If your teacher is there to, if your teacher, right, if he can correct you, if he has an ability to correct you, then you have to expose to your teacher. What? These are the things that you have done. So do that. Ladies and gentlemen, this is my call. Right? Let's start this journey. If you can start with us, right, this journey, one day you will come and meet our teachers. I hope that one day you will see, you will be able to listen to one of my teachers. Then you can achieve the ultimate unconditional happiness. This is not something that you can achieve within one overnight. It will take some time. So the purpose of this talk series, what is the purpose of this series? Taking you through this journey. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, until we meet next time again, right? I hope now you're practicing that. What? Don't throw stones to your postman. These are the homework that I gave you. This is the homework that I gave you. Spiritual homework, right? Not the homework that you get from what? School or university teachers, lecturers, school teachers homework. No, this is spiritual homework. So do that. Next week, I'll show you how merits will guide you to find this teacher. And let's start practicing merits. In your day-to-day life, let's sacrifice some part from you towards the Sambuddha Sasana. I hope you will do this, and then, because I did that, and that's why I'm here. That's why I'm doing this with my teachers. If you can come along with this journey, then you can attend this. I'm telling you with conviction. Okay? Ready? Right. Okay. So, dear ladies and gentlemen, if you have any questions regarding what we discussed today, feel free to put them in the comment section. And until we meet next time again, please practice whatever that we ask you to practice, right? So in the future episodes, we will give some more methods to practice. If you can start practicing this, then you will you can achieve this goal. Okay? Okay. So see you in the next episode of Detox Your Mind. May the blessings of the Noble Triple Gem be with you.